I'm very blessed. Life does get complex. When I don't have stabilization, I get very impatient. I'm like a shark in need of tuna, searching for confirmation from my reader app, Luna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's going to be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. She has a gift that shines, spiritually connected to both spirit and divine. If you don't like tarot, maybe you're too narrow. Too scared the truth will hit you like an arrow. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle.
Hello and welcome everybody, welcome in. I'm your reader, Luna, and this is free one-card reads. Make sure you like, subscribe and share the live and hit the bell so you get notified every time I go live. If you would like a reading, just type !join to join the queue. Remember that wait times can be long, up to and over an hour for free readings. If you don't want to wait in the queue, send a donation or join membership for just $3.99 US per month. There are 2 requirements to getting a free reading. You must type the words "I understand," which mean you comprehend me and you know that you make your decisions. I'm only giving advice. You must hit the like button. Please notice the number of likes when you hit the like button and comment "I understand," like 5 and your question to get your reading when your name is called. Just a few things. No pregnancy questions, and try to ask questions in a positive way. For example, instead of asking "will he leave," where yes is a negative answer, you might ask "will he stay?" Also, try to make your questions about you, not about other people and how they feel and what they think. This is supposed to be about you. My goal has always been to help you through the spiritual awakening and to turn on your superpowers. This is a tough love channel when it needs to be, and sensitive people are asked to go elsewhere. Also, I do have autism, so I sometimes use the wrong tone of voice. I'm never frustrated or upset with you. I've been reading tarot for a while now, but it still feels like I'm telling a fictional story with my cards that only resonates with you. So remember to check your real facts with real people to get your real answers. If you haven't read the disclaimer yet, then please go and read it. My predictions often take action from you to come true. So get off your devices and turn off the TV and take some risks, people. Members get to skip the queue, and if you donate $5 or more, I'll give you a mini read. That's 5 cards and a pendulum question. All donators will also skip the queue, and if you send me a review or follow or buy anything off my Etsy store, I'll give you a skip the queue for free. I'm also available to take bookings for private readings, and I have a $20 for 20 minutes special at the moment. email me or contact me on the website www.TrinityTarotLive.com to make a booking. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I have Facebook, my username is Apoluna369. I also have Instagram, TikTok and Twitch. My username on these ones is Hello everyone, how you doing? We're going to light the candle that keeps us protected during the readings. It's got black tourmaline in it. Keeps away negative energies and gives me vitality during the reading. And I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. Now, don't forget to subscribe to my other channel. This is a 1-card read channel, but I've just opened a 3-card read channel. And you can find that by typing @3card reads into YouTube. Or I'll get a link and I'll send it out in a little while. I want to get started first. Let's check out what cards we've got today. We won't mess around. So today, look, I wanted to have a little bit of fun. So I've got the pot tarot out. Now, even if you're not into marijuana, I just thought these would be a little bit of fun. They are a normal tarot with a little bit of a twist. We got the love confession cards. We've got situation love oracle deck. We've got Intuit Tarot out for the Rider-Waite. And they're beautiful cards. And these Rider-Waite actually have 2 extra cards. They're moon cards, they're timing cards. So that's what's interesting about this Rider-Waite deck. What lies beneath is the oracle cards, and it's for hidden futures. So we'll see how they go. Alright, let's have Mariana and JP get ready. Let me just get that link quickly. To the 3-card read channel. Okay. Alright, so that's the link to my other channel. Please go and subscribe so you'll know when I'm live. It is a free channel, the same as this one, that takes donations. And instead of 1-card reads, I'm doing 3-card spreads. So you ask a question and then we do a 3-card spread on it. Alright, Mariana, you need to go first. Will my next relationship be better than the last one? Well, Mariana, are you going to pick a better person? Because it isn't that the relationship was bad, it was that you picked the wrong person. Do you understand that? So pick a better person, and then I can say the relationship will be better. So to pick a better person, you need to do self-healing so that you know that you deserve a better person. Okay? It all goes back to self-healing and self-love, Mariana. Alright, will your next relationship be better than the last one? We got the Two of Cups in reverse, and it says unhealthy attachment. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Yeah, camera doesn't want to focus today. It says rescuing, taking care, enabling, clinging, seeking approval, and codependency. Now, darling Mariana, you are going to meet someone and they're going to need your help or support, and you're going to want to do that. And you're going to fall for them, and then you're going to help them get through this thing. And then what's going to happen is when they get through it, they're going to walk away because they don't need you anymore. Don't try to help everyone. Don't get someone who is a fixer-upper. You need to get someone who's got their shit sorted. Not someone who you've got to sort their shit for. Do you know what I mean? It's okay to help and support someone, but when you're sorting out someone else's shit, and you form a relationship from it, that's not a good way to start, because the energy in the relationship is just really off balance. So Mariana, I'm going to get you a What Lies Beneath, which is a Hidden Futures, and we're going to see what it says. The thing is to be really discerning about who you let into your life. Don't fall in love with the first person you meet. And try to be aware, especially when you're helping people, if you fall in love with them, not to give 100%, keep something for yourself. You know, I don't know what else to advise you, because I think no matter what, you are going to help this person. You are going to fall for this person, and this is going to happen no matter what I say. Just try to help yourself too, I guess. Okay. What lies beneath? What are the hidden futures of Mariana? Again, you've got this. It says trash, throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. I feel like this relationship will be an eye-opener for you, because basically I've told you what's going to happen. You're going to live it, and you're going to go, shit, she was right. I've got to do something about this. I've got to not do this again. And it's going to help you move on immensely. You'll be throwing away and getting rid of and tossing out the things that no longer serve you. And I think this is a beautiful and large step in your awakening process, Mariana. This is something you need to go through. So just be careful. And just know that you have to go through this. It's a growing thing. Just be wary of helping too much, though. Don't give them everything. JP is up next. Thank you, Mariana. Do you get what I'm saying, Mariana? I'm picking up that you're going to do it anyway, whether I warn you or not, and now I'm picking up that you have to go through it. Pink hearts for Nib. JP, you're nice and easy. How are you, darling? Now, JP, don't forget that you can skip the queue if you become a member again. It's only $3.99 US a month. I honestly don't know why you guys wait in line for an hour when you can just skip the queue. I am focused on my career and finances. I feel like this person is trying to get ready for their marriage so they can be a supporter for their family. So they are focused on their career and finances right now. But it's for their future. And I want to make new memories with you. Is that Mystic? Who sent me a donation? Thank you, JP. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another 3 daily read. How are you, Mystic? What are we doing with you today? Do you just understand? And tell me what kind of a question you want. Also hit that like button for me, darling. So we've got Mystic up next with a donation read. I know it was. I knew as soon as it came in. I memorised your name. Thank you, Mystic. I don't get many donations, so I appreciate it. And I do remember. So do you want to get ready? Can I also have Daisy Girl getting ready? Just play a quick ad while I have a quick drink and clear my throat.
Luna, oh the bringer of truth, daily terror, for free what are you? You get a reading, it always resonates, but why the line when fate awaits? Come on baby, don't you know, membership's the way to go, or toss a donation, skip the queue. My readings
How is Daniel feeling towards Mystic? Or why, I should say. I just dropped a card. Hang on, I can't find it. Okay, I got it. How is Daniel feeling towards you? We've got the Five of Swords, and this Five of Swords says there is shifting energy in this connection at the moment, Mystic. It says variety and changing it up, so I feel like the energy is up and down, really. Like, I feel like this person has a lot of self-doubt, and they might think things like, I don't think I'm good enough for Mystic. I'm not good looking enough. I'm not enough is what I'm getting. And you want to know what they're feeling towards you? What they're feeling is literally, I'm not enough. So this person's self-doubt is enormous. There's this, on this card it says change twice. And I feel like he's going through some sort of change. He's trying to do things differently because he's unhappy with how things were going. And I feel like he's just trying a few different things, and like this isn't working. So maybe tell him, hey, you're being a bit distant. What's going on? Just ask people what's going on with them. Be really blunt, like I am. He might regret doing something, and he's trying to make amends for it or something, which could be another reason why he might be being distant. And something unexpected is going to happen, and I can't actually pick up on what this unexpected thing is. I just know that something unexpected is going to happen. I'm going to give you another Rider-Waite today. Because, guys, this is a one-card read. You get one card, and then I choose the second card, okay, guys? I don't want you guys choosing the second card. Unless you've got something something specific. And, I'll usually give 2 confessions. And in this case, my feeling is that there's shifting energy. And, yeah. Okay, so what else have we got? We got unhealthy patterns for Daniel. And he might have some negative karmic connections happening in his life, so he might be shutting down to other people. There's a sense of toxic relationships here, so just be careful about getting too enmeshed in his life. At the moment, he just needs a little bit of space and solitude at the moment. That's what I've got for you today. I'm sorry, I'm not picking up. Okay, we might do a confession, but I'm going to do a confession that's got negative ones in it. I think this deck. I've got the Lover's Oracle. So I'm going to pull you one of them. I'm going to keep going, Mystic. I shouldn't have put those cards away. Hang on. Let me put them out. I forgot that I'm doing a mini read here. And shifting energy. So we've got shifting energy. And big self-doubt where he doesn't think he's good enough for you. Hi, Maureen. He doesn't think he's good enough for you, and that's basically how he feels towards you, like he's not good enough. And some people, they might go, I'm not good enough, so I'm not going to even try. Do you know what I mean? He might be giving up. I want to know what he's thinking, though, because we want to know how he's feeling towards you, and not being good enough is just not enough for me. I like to know more. I'm nosy, Mystic. I like to really get in there. So let's get a few thoughts through his head for the rest of your cards. Because I feel like this is the only way I'm going to be able to get into what this person is thinking. I wish I could be a different person. There's that self-doubt again. I can't promise you anything. That's the vibe you got too. Okay. Yeah, here's his self-doubt again. Why is it that you love me? And then he ignores you again, yeah. Well, we've got why do I feel so lost? Then we've got that self-doubt again. I can't make you happy. Here's one of the reasons. I'm afraid to lose you, so I won't even try to get you. And the last one I've got for you, Mystic. I get this one quite often when people ask me relationship questions and how the other person is feeling, especially when it's a male. And Mystic, he got sex with you. Even though he's ignoring you, he would still like to have sex with you. I feel like this person's a bit of a runner. So if you showed affection towards him, he would start ignoring you. And if you ignore him, he would start showing affection to you because you're not giving him any attention. And this is a confusing person. This type of person is the most confusing because every time you stop putting in the effort and you go to walk away, they will come towards you and you go, oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted. And you'll open your arms up and go towards them, and then they'll turn around and walk away. The only way to deal with these people, to be honest with you, Mystic, is treat them mean to keep them keen. Don't be the one to always call. Like, you need to, like, when you need messages, like, what you've got to do, because I'm a player. I used to be a big player, so I used to leave messages that had riddles or puzzles or questions that they had to answer, so they had to reply to me. I can't give you an example because nothing's coming to mind right now, but I'm very strategic when I want something. But when you do have contact with this person, be really like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. I don't care. If you want to, if that floats your boat, you do that. I'm just going to be over here right now doing my own thing and not worrying about you. Do you know that sort of attitude? That's what I've got for you today, Mystic. Thank you very much, darling. Thank you for the... Yeah, and he's going to do that, like, and just stay the same. Like, what he's trying to do is when he fluctuates like that between the love and the indifference, he's watching your fluctuations and mirroring you, sort of like in the opposite way. So what you've got to do is just stay one way and not change, and then it'll make him be one way and not change. But I've got to say, Mystic, you might have left it too long to get my advice, and it might already be too late. Like, there might be a disconnection here that you can't fix. Just be aware of that. I just like to be honest. It's hard to work on one of these connections because you can't actually talk to the person about your feelings and thoughts because it makes them run away. And I find these relationships totally unfulfilling, Mystic. because you can't get out your thoughts and feelings without the person pissing off. So you can't feel fulfilled here. Just girl to girl, a little advice. Thank you, Mystic. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay, we're going to go with Desi Girl. So guys, that was a mini read. If you want a mini read, you can pay $5 donation and get one too. Love situation deck for NH. So your relationship in July 2025. Look at Teddy Bear. It says interested in you, blooming relationship, flirting and want to date. So I feel like in July 2025, you and NH will be getting closer together. You'll be talking. He'll be interested in you. There'll be blooming romance, and he might even want to date you. Now remember, if you're in a slow-moving relationship, it might be that you have to come towards your person instead of waiting for them to come towards you. We've got addiction, codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. And, oh shit, Maureen. Where's your comment? Sorry, darling. I totally forgot about you. Can you get ready, Maureen? I didn't see your comment. No, darling, it's because you haven't put up your comment. I said get ready and you haven't got ready, so I just move on to the next person until you're ready. That's what's happened. You have not got ready, so I've moved on to the next person until you get ready. I've asked you to get ready, you're not ready. Maureen, I'll ask you again, please get ready. Get Desi Girl. Look, the fact that you're into NH, you've been asking about tarot readings for him for how long? There might be, if you keep going, and the thing is, because NH might not have the same sort of feelings for you, they might have to grow, and they'll grow over time. But you've got nowhere to go. Your feelings have already grown into love, and after they grow into love, they turn into obsession, and then they turn into possession. Do you know what I mean? So I just want you to be careful. Just relax a bit on how you feel about NH. Try to move back a notch so that you don't start dating him and you're obsessed with him and want to possess him, because that will have a negative effect on the relationship. And it's just because you've liked him for so long, and then you get to know him and then you like him more. And that just, it's just the intense feelings. There's a girl, just be careful, okay? Because getting daily tarot reads about people that you don't talk to, that you have a crush on, especially if you do it for a year, is stalking. Okay, guys? I'm not kidding with you. You need to be talking, interacting with your person, not just staring at them from afar and asking tarot questions about them, especially getting thoughts from their head. That is really stalking them. Not that you're a stalker, Desi girl. I'm just saying for informational purposes. Thank you, my darling Desi girl. I see dating and more contact and talking in July 2025. Maureen's up next. Thank you, darling. Can I have blessed and manifest abundance? Get ready. Maureen, the woman that Samuel was recently with. Maureen. Is Samuel into black magic though? Come on, is this likely? Because I gotta say, I gotta tell you, Maureen, when I did my awakening, I hid magic on the fourth string of the matrix, which is invisible, and it's in my haunted house on the fourth string. It's not even in this 3D world anymore. The only magic I left here was manifestation magic, and manifestation magic is just using the power of your mind to make things happen. And that's the only magic I left here, because when I was fighting Satan, I had to win, so I had to cheat. So I took away black magic and hid it. It's not even in this world at this moment. So I want you to know that. But let's ask the question, because you believe this is happening to you. Was the person Samuel was with, did they do black magic on you? We got the Four of Wands. It's about being united, lovers returning, celebrations and weddings. I'm saying no. The person that Samuel was with recently, they were in some kind of union. They might work together. They might be friends, or he might be dating her, or he might be having sex with her. And they're in some sort of union. They didn't do black magic on you. They were there for other reasons. What did I just say, Maya? What do you mean? I just made a song about, it's called Stalker ? So check out that song that I've just posted yesterday. I'm going to get you a What Lies Beneath Hidden Futures card. So let's see what your hidden future is. And some of you will be getting a warning because negative things are in this deck. No, look, Maureen, no, you don't need to know all the details of what happened. It was pretty full on, and like, I don't want everyone to think I'm crazy. I mean, it sounds crazy, but that's what happened when I was going through my awakening. We got trash, throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing out. You're going to get to a point where, Maureen, you've had enough, and you're going to be walking away from a situation or a person, and you're going to be going to getting like better things, a better person, and better things going in your life. And the problem is, Maureen, this is in your future. You're going to make bad choices. So when you're making choices, I want you to think first of all think, where do I want to be 5 years from now? And when you make your decisions for that. You don't go, what do I need right now? You go, what do I need 5 years from now? Like, to get to where I want to be 5 years from now. And make the decision that way. But first, figure out where you want to be 5 years from now. Because the trick to manifesting is you think 5 years from now I want to be here and I want to be doing this, and then you manifest that and it comes. So where do you want to be 5 years from now? Get it in your head. Okay, and don't worry about black magic. I also put you in a bubble. So all you have to do, Maureen, think good thoughts and be nice to people. Put out good. Give honestly, pay it forward, and it will come back to you tenfold, okay? You're in a bubble. You're perfectly safe. Thank you, Maureen. That's your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thank you, Candy. How you doing, Candy? Thanks for your comments. We got Manifest Abundance up. Thanks for joining the chat. Love you, Maureen. Can I have Halo, Angel, and Lady Luck getting ready? A general message. We're going to use the right away. Hi, Blessed. I'll be with you soon. We've got the Knight of Swords. It says coming and going, talkative, maverick, impulsive, impatient, focused, daring, witty and blunt. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving knight. See how the horse is galloping? Something's coming in fast. You might need to talk yourself out of a situation that you get yourself into. And you might need to be a maverick, like a jack of all trades. You might need to be able to switch jobs quickly or do something that do something that you said you could do that you're maybe not that good at. This says that there's things in your life that you want and you've been hoping for. They're not going to come instantly, and this is what you want. You want them to come now. These things will take time, so I'd ask you to be patient, Manifest. You need to stay focused on what you're doing right now instead of focusing on what you're doing in the future or what you need to do in the future. So focus on today and the job that you're doing right now. Be more daring and take more risks. And be more blunt with people and tell them what you think more. Don't hold it in, please. All right, let's have a look at your hidden futures. Oh, darling, Manifest, you need to get out of your depression. So you might be doing the same boring thing day after day, and you might feel like there's nothing coming on the horizon that's there to excite you. And I feel like you just need to, once a month, do one thing that's different. Go somewhere new. doesn't have to cost you anything. You can go to a new park every week and have a picnic. You could go to a new coffee shop and have a coffee. And just look at somewhere different with different people and different things. You might start people watching and watch what people are doing and get interested in that. I used to do that, and what I used to do is guess what job they had, and that's how I developed some of my psychic abilities. So when I see someone walk down the street, I'd try to guess what job they have. And sometimes I would ask them and I would get it right. You need to get yourself out of this depression by counting your blessings every night and knowing that you have things in your life to be grateful for, rather than waiting for things to make you happy that may never come. Does that make sense, Manifest? It's up to you to not be in this depression. You don't need medication. And I would like you to start exercising just half an hour a day or something, 10 minutes a day. Start with 10 minutes a day if you can, or every second day. And exercise gets the good endorphins going. And it actually is the body's medication for depression. So if you're feeling depressed, please exercise. Alright, thank you, Manifest Abundance. That's your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another 3 daily read. And we called up Lady Luck and Halo Angel Blessed. Okay, Blessed, you're next, darling. Sorry, I was just trying to catch up. One card from my soul from the dark electric. Now, Blessed, I want you to understand this is a 1-card reading, not a 2-card reading. It is my choice to give you a second card. And I choose an oracle to help with your spiritual awakening. And when you choose the oracle, it doesn't help you. You're only allowed to choose 1 card. I'm going to do your reading today, but tomorrow you need to let me divine for you, not the other way around. Because I don't just divine by pulling a card. I divine with my 100 decks. I know which deck has the answer. The trick is to find the deck first. And when you choose a deck, I often think that deck doesn't have your answer. I'm giving this person a false reading. Like, I don't even know your question, but I know your answer isn't there. You should find out what's going on in your future so you can fix it. Which is what we're doing today. We got tribe. Find your people. And a lot of you will be getting this card when you come in with me because you literally have found your tribe here. I'm calling out to people because my soul family rejected me. And I decided to start another soul family. And you are my soul family. A tribe is a group of people who think like us, like the same things we do, live in similar circumstances, who we decide are like us. Your tribe might be your friends, family, school friends, or a group of people outside your immediate
obvious circle, or even a group of people you've never met in person and only know online. It feels comforting to be surrounded by familiarity, by people who get us. It's soothing when things feel reliable and predictable. Our tribe cheer us on and lift us up when we are down. When tribe is drawn, it's a sign that you can align yourself with people who will empower your life with unity and shared efforts. It's a time to creatively build community in your life and share your efforts with others. Tribe encourages us to look within and be true to ourselves. The person in the center of the group is clothed in black, different from the others, yet the tribe holds hands in acceptance and support of their unique attributes. The strength of the tribe lies with their respect and celebration of diversity, which unites them unconditionally. What this means is if you feel you must pretend anything to fit in, then you're not with your true tribe. Over time, this pretense will become exhausting and wear you down. Tribe also encourages you to think about the online lives. How do you use and share social media as a group activity? If you have an online tribe, know that sharing and interacting with the same things will trigger algorithms to show you similar posts and advertisements. It creates a bubble, which may feel comforting, but it limits your growth and that of your tribe. It's a good idea to question things as you define your tribe and grow your tribe. This card can appear when it's time to change tribes. Belonging to a tribe is more than a look or convenience. It's a sense of place and purpose. As you evolve, it's very likely your tribe will too. There is also a ceremonial aspect to this card, like a witch's coven will gather and perform rituals, and this card indicates that your tribe will benefit from a group ceremony of gratitude to raise the vibration of love and appreciation for each other. That's actually not a bad idea. We should have a group appreciation. I should do some sort of post or something about that. Sex position deck. So you didn't ask a question. It's a bit hard to read. It's like, here's the sex position. When you don't give me a question, it's like, here's this dirty sex position. Do this. I don't know. It feels wrong to not have a question. So you got the guy that creeps me out. Okay, this is the most romantic and loving thing that you can do to someone. And honestly, it creeps me out. So it's not for me. It's when you're having sex with someone and you're face to face with them and they actually put their hands on either side of your face and look right into your eyes when they're having sex. So you might have someone coming into your life who is just really intense and romantic. I actually find it creepy. So if you find it creepy, you might be having someone coming in that's really clingy and creepy. Okay, and just remember this is a one-card reading show. I'm being strict because I'm opening up the 3-card reading show. So don't forget to add my 3-card read show. Okay, that's what I've got for you, blessed darling. Thank you. Come back tomorrow. Alrighty. Let me move on. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay, are you a member? Lindsay's not a member, is she? Yes, she is. Lindsay, do you want to get ready for me? I'm just going down the chat. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. So, hello, Angel. Thank you, blessed. Thank you, blessed. No problem, darling. I've been pretty relaxed about the cards, but because I'm starting the 3-card show, I want to start being very strict about this being a 1-card show. Hey, Doug Ferry, do you want to get ready? We've got Naked Truth from O for... Hello, Angel. Okay. We've got... I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. Oh, Kat, you get ready too. Shit. I'm so sorry. I'm having a shocker today. I'm in and out of trances because I'm channeling a little bit. So it's hard without a moderator, guys. Thank you so much for helping, Blessed. Kat, can you please get ready from your mini read? I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. Okay, thank you, Halo Angel. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Alright, guys, let me just catch up. I'm a little bit behind here. Lady Duck. Angel Answers Oracle. Okay, we've got big happy changes. Look, I want you guys to know that you shouldn't worry, because worry, it doesn't affect anything. All it does is affects the manifestation. It makes your manifesting harder. There's no point in worrying about anything. You just let it happen. Once you let go of needing outcomes, you guys will be so much happier. We've got big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. What you are asking about may require you to take steps of faith that may seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. Let's get a hidden future and see what it says. Now remembering some of these are negative because I'm not going to give you a positive fortune for your future if it's not going to be positive. And a lot of it actually depends on what you do, how you feel, and what do you think, rather than what is actually happening. Oh, my darling, you have something beautiful coming, Lady Luck. I want you to get ready for your love story. Your once upon a time, happily ever after is coming. So that's on the cards for your future, Lady Luck. Congratulations. Just know that love is coming and know that you are loved and you are lovable. And love will come and find you. You can stop looking, Lady Luck. Love will come to you. You are one of the people that can sit home on your phone and still find love. But I don't tell anyone else to do that. Thanks, Lady Luck. Love will come and find you soon. I'm still catching up. Hey, Hailstorm. How do you know when your soul family rejects you? Quite honestly, I did all the things for my soul family that I do for you guys. Resumes, logos, I help them out as much as I can. I do give them my own time and effort and money. And when the soul family just take it and take it and take it and then block you. They just kept on taking my shit and blocking me. So I just stopped talking to them all. Okay, good vibes. Hal, welcome in. Hi, Marita. Duck Fairy, I'm up to you. Lindsay came in too, but I don't know what happened to Lindsay. What is coming for you this week? Now, Duck Fairy, there is some kind of energy. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I don't know if it feels like a mixture of dread and hope. I feel like you're waiting for something. And I feel like you're going to maybe keep waiting for a little while. I don't want you to worry about this thing. Whatever it is, there is going to be gaining momentum. Swift progress is going to be made. This is a time to communicate what your needs are and what your wants are. And Duck Fairy, you need to know the difference between what you need and what you want. Things are going to be taking off this week. And things are going to be gaining momentum. And I feel like very soon this thing that you're waiting for will come towards you. This card can also mean air travel. So you might be going on a holiday soon, I think. Or if you don't go on a holiday, I think you need one. I think the cards, if you can't go on a holiday, I literally think the cards are telling you you need a holiday. Let's get you an oracle. Kat, you're next, darling. I'm just going down the queue so I don't get confused. Dark Fairy, your future is about falling apart. I feel like you're going to put all your eggs in one basket with something, all your hopes and dreams onto something in it. And I feel like it might not work out. Try not to plan into the future. Try not to want outcomes. When things happen, just let them happen. You know, say I really want to be in a relationship with someone. What I've got to do is let go of that and say, no, I'm just going to talk to the person and be as intimate as I can with them, with talking with them and letting them know who I am and what I'm about, and see what happens. And if they don't come towards me, maybe they weren't mine. You know, instead of going, I want them to be with me, and putting all my eggs in one basket and hoping and dreaming for one thing and then being disappointed with that. Put your eggs in, maybe I want to be with this person, or maybe I want to be single, or maybe there's someone else out there for me. And keep your options open. You'll do much better if you don't put all your eggs in one basket, my darling. Thank you, Dark Fairy Tarot. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Yeah, well, that thing you've been hoping and planning for is going to come. Hi, Kat. What is the purpose of the person from my past for turning up 15 years there? Let's get a card and see what it says. Now, Kat, this is the perfect question for a 3-card spread. So make sure you subscribe to my other channel. You would gain so much clarity in a 3-card spread with this. What is the purpose of the person? I feel like there is unfinished business with this person. There is some sort of blockage that you're trying to clear, some sort of karmic debt. We've got the Chariot. It says blocked by obstacles, lack of direction, coercion, forcefulness, facing opposition. Yeah. There's some sort of karmic debt that's trying to be paid. They might not be a negative influence on your life, or they might be. The trick is to, I don't know, like Kat, you've got to learn the lesson that God is trying to teach you, or He keeps trying to teach you. And every time He tries, He gets a bit harsher, I noticed. So, like, if you like one sort of person and God's saying, well, that's not the right sort of person for you, He'll put you together with that sort of person. And the first time the breakup will be bad. And you'll go, oh, I didn't like that. And you'll pick the same sort of person. So the next time that person will fuck you over. And you'll go, oh, that really sucked. I don't want to do that again. And then you pick the same sort of person. So the next time the person devastates you and you want to die. And it's God just saying that's not the right sort of person for you. When you keep getting heartbroken, it's not about you. It's about your choices. And let's get a Hidden Futures card. Hi, Kat. Just give me a second. I'll post it. I'll just finish off your read. Okay, the problem you've got in the future, and I'm going to be really blunt and honest with you. I'm sorry if you find this offensive. I do not mean to offend you. Promiscuous. You're too promiscuous. You give your sex too easily, and men take advantage of that. So I want you to hold off on sex, basically until you're married. It says sleeps around a lot, free for all, sleeps with your man. I feel like you might get into a relationship and have really strong feelings for the man and have sex a little bit too early, and they lose respect for you because of that. And I feel like this could be either a future problem, an ongoing problem, something that's been happening in your past that needs to be looked at. So, Kat, you should try and hold off for at least a couple of months when you're getting to know someone. To have sex is the best thing. Now, I'm going to say I was a total slut, so I was promiscuous. So this is the pot calling the kettle black here. Yeah, just try to keep those legs shut, Cat. It's going to cause you problems in the future. Thank you, Kat. Let me post that link to my channel page. I've got the live running on the other channel as well. Just, Kat, the only thing that I regret that I wish I could change was the fact that I had sex for no good reason with too many people, because I was looking for love and they were looking for sex. And every time I had sex, I thought it was for love, and they were just having sex. So the guys think a bit different to us. I wish I'd been a little bit more chaste. Someone should have slapped the chastity belt on me. Alright, guys, enough about me being a slut. Let's move on. Am I caught up, guys? Can someone tell me? I think I'm caught up. So can I call Thick Lady and High Priestess? Sorry, guys, we had a few members in and donations and I had to catch up. Okay, just give me a quick break, Thick Lady. That was intense.
A mystical kiss. Skip the hour wait, the endless queue. A small donation just for you. Membership's cheap, just $3.99. Or leave a review.
Career and job hunting reading. Okay. Now, thick lady, you get to ask. This is a one card reading, darling. You can ask for one card. It is my choice and to be generous and give you a second card because I'm trying to do spiritual awakening readings, which is why I like to give you an oracle. And when you take my choice away, I'm not divining and I'm not helping you in a spiritual way. You're just answering your everyday questions. And I've got to say, your everyday questions don't matter. Only the spiritual questions matter. If you sorted out your spiritual life, your everyday questions would disappear. Because that's what happened to me. I literally know what's going to happen before it happens. Because I manifested it. No, but you see, like, thick lady, you've asked for angel answers on a career reading. And honestly, your answer is not there. You've got the wrong cards. Okay, I misunderstood what you were asking for. Look, I thought you were asking for a career reading. You're not going to get the answers from the deck you're asking for. This is going to be a disappointing read for you. The angel answers, if you ask an outright question, it will give you the answer, but you can't ask the general energy of a situation from the angel answer cards. Does that make sense? And sorry, thick lady, I misunderstood. I'm going to do what you said and just show you. And then I'm going to give you the card that I think you should have picked. And then I'm going to give you an extra card so I can give you an oracle. I just don't want you to have a disappointing read. So we've got romance. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've asked a career and job hunting question, and we've got a romance card to answer you. Please let me divine the cards when you ask a question. So sometimes, thick lady, the cards tell you what you need to hear. A very important relationship is about to enter or has recently entered your life. This is the romance you have been waiting for. Like all partnerships, there may be ups and downs, but don't let that deter or shake your confidence. Have faith that love is coming into your life and stay. If your question is about a current relationship, you can expect parties to become closer to one another, past disagreements to fade away, and trust will grow. All relationships have peaks and valleys. This card indicates an upward movement and a new level of dedication and intimacy. This can indicate engagement, marriage, or a form of recommitment to another. Now, thick lady, with regards to you asking for a career or job hunting read, I would actually say that this could mean that you're going to get a new job or start a new partnership with an employer. And that's the only information I've got. I can't get anything else of it. So that would have been your read. Maybe you're going to get a new employer or a new job. So I'm going to get the card I think you should have. A never-ending story. This is off the Oracle of the Wisdom. It's got a career reading in the book. I like to get the energy of the career reading, and then we can go to advice from there once I know what's going on. Fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself to others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way. So you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you. You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. So, at the moment, with your career and job hunting, you might be going, I want to be rich and successful. I want to have a good job that makes good money. And what you're doing, hang on, let me just... yeah, you kind of, you want all this stuff, but you're not appreciating what's already in your life. You might be in a situation like where, say, I don't know, you've lost your job again and you've got to find a new job again, or you've had less hours at work and you've got to find a new job again. And you might be in this situation, and I say again, because it's a repetition, because you're trying to learn a lesson in this situation so that you can move on and be more successful, and you're not learning the lesson. That's why it's again. And think about why you're in the situation you're in, and if it's like the previous situations, and what you can do to not get into it again, and learn your lesson so that God doesn't rub your face in it. It's like a dog that's peed on the carpet. God just rubs your face in it. And I feel like you've got this plan, like you want to be rich, famous and everything. But what you need to do is actually think, I want to do something that I'm passionate about, that I love doing, that supports me in a monetary way for all my situations in life that I need. Instead of thinking I want to be rich and famous and manifesting it that way. So you just want to make sure you've got enough money to cover your bills, and do something that you love and that you're passionate about, and manifest that. And then I think you'll be more successful. With regards to job hunting, Thick Lady, I'm doing all my soul family's resumes to give them the best opportunity to get a job. So feel free to send me your resume and I'll make it pretty. You can choose the style, and I'll fix up any problems. A lot of people have the problem on their resume. They don't tell people why I should hire them. The resume needs to tell people why, and they put their skills and abilities at the back instead of the front. It's the main thing I'm fixing on the resumes that get sent to me. So think about if your resume needs to be fixed. Alright, thank you, Thick Lady. That was your read for today. You've gone quiet. High Priestess is up next. Can I have Miss Ray and Dana getting ready? I think time apart is best for us now. That's not very hopeful. I've got this card, but I want to add a word. I want to commit to you, but. I feel like this card should say, I want to commit to you, but. I think time apart is best for us now. I feel like this is what your person is trying to say. I'm sorry, High Priestess. So I'm going to give you a Hidden Futures card as well. Look, High Priestess, I want you to know we don't all have good days every day. And this person's thoughts might just today be a little bit negative. So I wouldn't worry about this reading. I would just get another one tomorrow and see how they're feeling tomorrow. You got to think every day I get confessions from them. Sometimes they're loving and sometimes they're not so loving. And sometimes they're confusing because that's how people are. Why add a word when it's not mentioned on the card? Because the energy that I was reading is that the card is slightly wrong and that I needed to... We live away, he is busy with work. Well, you know what all the buts are. I want to commit to you, but I live away from you. I want to commit to you, but I need some time apart at the moment because I'm concentrating on work. Like he could be... anyway, let's just get your Hidden Futures card. You've got total drama and action. You can get excited because you're going to have an exciting life. There's going to be action and adventure. And yeah, I understand that, High Priestess. But that's the way the cards have come out. I'm not going to lie to you. This is exactly the way the cards have come out. And I actually feel like these cards should be together. I want to commit to you, but I think it's time for us apart. I feel like that is one statement. And I think the statement is just the person is saying, I have to be away to work at the moment, and it's important for me to concentrate on that. I can't come back towards you right now at this time. And as I said, people think different things in their head. One day they might be happy, the next day they might be sad. One day they might think they're going to win, and one day they might think they're going to lose. One day they might think you love them, and the next day they think they want to die. Do you know what I mean? People are confusing. You're asking for thoughts from their head, High Priestess. Try not to get too much drama in your life. Stay away from drama. Thank you, High Priestess. I'll remember next time that you only want one confession card instead of wanting the whole story. that was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. So we called up Dana and Miss Ray. Dana, this is a very odd question. What do you mean, what is my past look like? Your past life? I mean, you know what you did in the past. I'm not going to do a reading on your past for you. This is a waste of a read. But I'll do your past life, or I can't think of any other way to do this question. Raymond, how are you doing? Let me just check if you're on the queue. Type exclamation position to check. No, you need to join the queue first. Exclamation join Raymond. Now, Sarabi, you're actually on the wrong YouTube account. Can you come over to at TrinityTarotLive? Miss Ray, you've been called up. You can get ready. So Dana, I need clarity. Candy, I actually take more than 25, but the queue shuts off at 25, so people don't wait that long. Yeah, Raymond, you can donate. You can donate via PayPal or using the supers. Dana, I need clarity. Actually, Dana, I'm just going to do your past life. Thanks, Candy. I don't have a moderator, so you're being very helpful. I need someone to just answer those questions. Dana, so in a past life you took vows. You might have been married, you might have been in a convent, or you might have been a priest in the church. The main strong vows that we have from past lives are marriages and also church vows to God. And you might, because of this, when you promise things, you might you might be very, when you promise something, you do it. And when people let you down, when they promise things, you compare themselves to yourself, and these vows are very strong, and you get so disappointed when people disappoint you. I want you to know that not everyone took as serious vows as you took in your past life, and everyone has the right to change their mind at any given time. If someone promises you something, take it with a grain of salt and don't get too upset if it doesn't happen. The only thing that I can promise you is that everything's going to change. All right, Dana, we're going to get you a hidden future oracle and see what advice we can give you to get you through to the future. Oh, sweet God, Dana. You have tantric sex on your future. You are going to find that person that is going to rock your socks off in bed. And you're going to have tantric sex with them. You're going to feel like this person touches your soul with their soul. Congratulations, Dana. Get ready for that. This person, I feel like you actually took vows with them in your past life and they're coming back. Thank you, Dana. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily reading. Oh, that was a good reading. Don't always get a good reading here. Yeah, let me just catch up where I'm up to. Miss Ray is up next. Yeah, I was just going down the list. I just found you. Reading on your situation with H. I don't like the vibe in our relationship. Is it a love situation, Miss Ray? Or is it like a work situation or a friendship situation? Because I think we could use a situation love deck on it no matter what. So I think we might get that out. Bye, Steph said. Okay, so you don't like the vibe in your relationship, but what I've got for this is seduction. I've got attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third party and temptation. So you say you don't like the vibe. If you're getting a vibe that there could be a third party involved, you could be right. If you're getting a vibe that this person wants to hook up and not have a relationship, you might be right. If you're having a vibe that they want to date, you might be right. If you're having an intuition that they're just teasing you and playing with your emotions, you might be right. And if you have an intuition that they're just attracted to you, you might be right. So trust your intuition. Miss Ray, your intuition should be turning on by now. You should be able to get strong feelings of knowing when people are lying to you, when people are hiding things from you, and you should also be able to basically tell what people are vibing towards you. If you can't, you need to stop watching TV, and you need to drink more filtered water, and you need to stop brushing your teeth with fluoride. I don't know, Marita. Marita, you can pay a donation and skip the queue. That's why I had that. If you're in the free queue, it could take more than an hour to get a reading. And you just have to wait in line. Okay, and we've got don't want to hear it. There's something that someone has to tell you and you don't want to hear. You shut down. You might avoid this person. Don't avoid it any longer. Just go and face up to whatever you've got to face up to. You say the vibe is mixed. Well, Miss Ray, just keep trying to tune into it. You know, just think, what does this person want? What are they doing? And how are they going about it? And ask questions about it. And this will help your intuition to work out what's going on. Thank you, Miss Ray. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Spirit wants you to turn on your intuition. It's time for you to turn on your intuition in the awakening. So, Miss Ray, I want you to start guessing. What I want you to do is just guess anything. Like you say, I think it's going to work out like this. And then watch to see how it works out. And you'll start noticing that the more you keep guessing, the more times you'll start getting it right. All right, CM and Maud. We're going to take Maya of the queue because she's already had her reading and that should move you up a bit. Bye, Alchemized Tarot. More than CM.
Yeah. Yo, it's Apple Luna, bringer of the truth. In the tarot game, uncovering the sleuth. Hit that like if you're vibing with my flow. This prediction rap, just for you to know. Swipe up, skip the queue, it's the tarot groove. Join the club 399, let's move. Don't wait an hour, get your future on track. Turn your
Alright, we're going to move on with Party Girl and Dancing Glory. It'll start moving fast now because usually what happens is I call 2 people up on the queue and 1 person isn't there. But everyone's been here so far. And then I got donators and members as well. So that's why it's going so slow today. But like I said, you can pay a donation either on the Supers or YouTube. Skip the queue. You can join membership. And that allows you to skip the queue all month for $3.99 US. Alright. Thank you, Merida. I can't help it, I'm just too damn popular. And your situation with the cop around June, July 2025 with the situation deck. I feel like you've asked this question before. Ooh. Look, if you can manage to have dumpster sex before June, July 2025, right? He's going to think you're the one. And we've got wedding rings, union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. At the very least, I feel like in June, July 2025, you will have a soul connection with this person, or they will at least be devoted to you. And at best, we've got a union or a marriage, CM. But I feel like the union and the marriage will only come if you show that you're different to everyone else. You're unique in a certain way. And dumpster sex, that's the most unique thing I've ever heard of. Guys, if you're not understanding this reading, I gave CM a reading a long time ago that predicted she would have sex behind a dumpster with her cop. And it's always been something that we've talked about. So that's what's going on. Not all of you are made to have sex behind a dumpster, but CM, I think you've got the balls. I did it once. Only people who are really ballsy can do it. Thank you, CM. That was your really read for today. See you, Chanel. Party Girl, Naked Truth from O. Thank you, Dancing Glory. I didn't know if my family was going to accept me. Sorry. You know what, Party Girl? This card says, I didn't know if my family was going to accept you, but I read it as, I don't think your family is going to accept me. So I think you should take it the way I read it. I think I was divining that. CM, I'll give you an oracle in a second. To be honest with you, I've given you 2 cards on a 1-card read. So my choice for oracle for you was another confession. But yeah, I'll give you one. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. I actually want to read that differently as well. I want to read that I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and didn't want to lose you. I know that's a confusing saying, but that's how I feel. I feel like he pushed you away because he didn't want to lose you. I don't know what's happening, CM. I mean, I'm channeling today. Let me just pull a oracle for Party Girl. And then we'll pull one for CM, and then we'll move on to Dancing Glory. Sorry, I honestly don't know what's happening during the readings because I'm not here. I'm in and out of trances. That's why I've got the computer telling me what's going on all the time, and, you know, I make mistakes sometimes. Oh, yeah, okay, CM. Sorry. Okay, so there's going to come a point, Party Girl, where you become tired of the drama in your life and you start living a more simpler life and having basically less friends. You should be able to count your friends on one hand. And the rest of the people that you know should be considered acquaintances. And you will make that distinction. And your future is going to be drama-free. All right, we just pulled a card for CM. Let me just pull Party Girls there. You're going to be in the field. So this is about the feeling that you're feeling for the cop. This is going to continue. You're not going to, it's not going to go away, Sam. And especially if you're going to marry them, darling. It's a good sign that your marriage is going to last. Thank you, CM, and I'm sorry about that. I am in trances. I come back to reality when I say that was the end of your reading. But before that, I've got no idea what I say. So, Dancing Glory, you're up next. So if you need clarity, you might have to rewind the video and remind me of what I've said, and I can usually work it out. Sees feelings for you in August 2026. August 2026. We've got healing heart. It says healing from heartbreak, toxicity or addiction or abusive relationship. Dancing Glory, I'm sorry. I feel like... Oh, hang on. I've gotten the cards wrong. You asked for his feelings. I was going to say, I feel like you're going to be in a relationship with this person, but it might be an abusive one where you don't get your say, where they're controlling and they want to know where you are all the time and who your friends are. And they might want to tell you what to do. But, I mean, what's the difference between that and a husband? Let me get a card that will get his feelings. So we might get a love confession. You know, and like some people want a husband who's in charge and the leader in the relationship. And that's what I feel like this person is. So don't think that abusive relationship is saying that. I really think it just means that this person is in charge, knows what they want, they tell the other person what to do, and we've got one person who's a leader and one's a follower, rather than someone who's abusive. And they are going to want to know what you're doing and they're going to be controlling that way. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. What else can we get? I'm going to get it right away. So I don't feel like I've answered this question. Now, Dancing Chloe, I've asked 3 cards, sees feelings for you. And usually I can divine what someone's feelings are using the 3 cards. The 3rd card says heavy load, brink of collapse, responsibilities, over the limit, overwhelmed, overloaded, and done. Look, I don't think C is in his feels at the moment. I don't think he's feeling any feelings. I think he's overwhelmed and on the brink of collapse because of the problems and things that are going on in their life. They want to talk to you, but they've got so much going on in their life. They just can't find the time, and they're so worried about everything else that's going on in their life. They're not kind of worried about finding their forever person right now. And they might have a healing heart from a previous relationship. But in the future, I see them in a relationship with you where they're very controlling. And, yeah, I feel like in August 2026, this person is going to be shutting down their emotions. Something's going to happen to them in their life, like the death of a parent or something. Something that makes them shut down emotionally, or you cheat on them, or something devastating. They find out they've got cancer and they're dying. Something devastating is going to happen to this person. I'm sorry, I can't pick up their feelings for you. I'm picking up everything else about what's going on. And I gotta say, sometimes the cards tell you what you need to hear. To be there for this poor person, to support them. They're going to need the support in August 2026. And if their parent is ill coming up to them, prepare them for the death. I'm sorry, I don't like usually predicting negative things, but this is not something negative that's happening to you. It's something negative that's happening in your person's life that's made their feelings shut down. Thank you, Dancing Glory. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Let me just catch up. We've got Punday and Pandry. Thanks, Punday. Okay, we've got the Romance Fairies. I'm not sure it's going to answer your question, Punday, because it literally doesn't have activities on the card. It might say holiday, but that's about it. I would have probably been better off picking the Sex Magic cards because they've got situations that could be first dates. So, Punday, I'm going to get you the card that you want. I'm going to get you one card because it is a one-card read, and these cards are no good for your question. Darling, you need to let me divine. No, I'm giving you what you want so you can see what I mean. And I'm not giving you extra cards because, honestly, that's what I've been doing, and you keep choosing the wrong deck. We've got a healing connection. So, the only thing I'm picking up off this card, you might kiss. And these people look naked. So you might have sex. There will be a healing connection. You will feel connected to this person on the first date. It doesn't tell me about any activity that you will be doing. So that didn't answer your question. Okay, so I'm going to switch to the cards that I think you should have picked. And that's why I say you should let me divine the cards. I know which cards work best to answer your question correctly. And that's the whole reason I've been giving you extra cards, but I've got to stop doing that because we've got the 3-card read channel. If you want extra cards, go to the 3-card read channel. This is a 1-card read. Alright, let's see what I've got. Okay, this one is interesting. Trying to see what I'm feeling. Well, they're all dressed up, so I feel like they're going to go literally out to a restaurant or something. She's more dressed up than him. He's a little bit more casual, but he's still got a collared shirt on. It's somewhere that smells good, so the food is really fragrant. So you're definitely going on a restaurant trip. There might be a view there. So I feel like you might be looking at the stars or the moon, or a view with this person. So it might be somewhere up high. I want to say revolving restaurant or something. Something up high that there's a restaurant that you can see out of the window. So that's an activity that I think you'll do. Let me just pull one more, and then I'm finished for you. He might get someone to play music for you, or take you dancing, or take you somewhere where music's playing, that you can hear music, a concert or something, or even take you at the restaurant, having someone that plays a violin at the table. That's all I'm giving you, Punday. Don't have exactly the right cards for that question, but I might make a deck if I get a chance. I'm pretty busy at the moment though. Leave it with me. I'm sorry, I put the card back. Let me just see. Yes, they are kissing, darling. So kissing is another activity you'll do. Good pickup. It is the Five of Pentacles. Now remember, fives are usually losses. That's why I don't read these cards as tarot, because that card is showing someone kissing and being in a happy place, and fives are losses in tarot. So that should show a negative picture, and it doesn't show a negative picture. So the cards are actually wrong to read as a tarot card. So I don't agree with reading them as a tarot. So please don't read it as a five. Thank you, Punday. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Tandwi, thanks for getting ready. Will you meet your soulmate anytime soon? Can I have mature dollars and SK get ready? Thandwi, the trick is to stop looking. The more you look, the harder it is to find. So you need to stop looking. What you need to do is manifest your soulmate and then just wait for him to come. You have to just sit there and go, I am loved, I am lovable, my soulmate is coming, I am calling him. And he'll come. You just write down lists of the qualities you want in a person. I want him to be kind, I want him to be sweet, I want him to get me little gifts, that sort of thing. And then you put it away, you think about it 3 times a week, 3 times a month. You pull it out and read it. And then you put it away again. You play music and sing and dance while you're manifesting. And then you just wait for him to come and you stop thinking about him. Except for when you're doing your manifesting 3 times a week or 3 times a month. And then someone will come toward you and they will have those exact qualities. And I want you to keep your manifestation list, because I want you to give it to your husband, because you go, you wouldn't believe this. This tarot reader told me that to do this, and you have all these qualities. They will come. You have to believe they're going to come tooth and nail. The more you look for them, the more you can't find them. You can't see for looking. We've got in April. But like I said, now that you know it's April, don't worry about it. Stop asking questions about it and just know that it's coming. Stop doubting that it's coming, because if you doubt that it's coming, it's not going to come. Let's get you a what lies beneath. Hi, me is me. You're on the wrong YouTube. Can you come over to the other YouTube at TrinityTarotLive? So in the future, I feel like you're going to be getting played, Sandry. Someone is going to be manipulating you. There's going to be lies, and they're going to be trying to control you. So now that you know this is going to happen, be on the lookout for a manipulator. And if you get an intuition people are lying to you or misleading you, trust that intuition and be careful around those people. Now that you're warned, everything is okay. Do you want me to send you the link to come over here, me as me? We're going to open up 3 card reads after this session by itself. Hi Jay, we've got a bit of a long queue today. So Mature Dollars next. Do we have an SK in the room? We're going to call Kat and Merida. How long did you wait, Merida? Oh, you waited a long time. See, the problem is you all come in early at the beginning of the show and get on the queue and then wait for an hour. If you came in an hour after the show started, the queue wouldn't be so long. Like if you all go, oh, I'm going to come in like 45 minutes, I'm going to come in 25 minutes, I'm going to come in 10 minutes after she starts. Do you know what I mean? If you all did that, then it would work. But you all come in the minute I'm on. Do the exclamation join first, me is me. You're in the right YouTube now. I know, Merida, it's ridiculous today. It is what it is. Sorry, Mature Dollars, let me do you. Is Antonio missing me right now after breakup? Is Antonio missing you? We've got an Ace of Swords, and it is a yes card. But it's in reverse. It says clouded judgment, blocked communication, misinformation and hostility. I'm sorry, Mature Dollars. I'm going to say Antonio is thinking about you after the breakup, but he's thinking negative things about you. Like he's thinking things like, well, that could have been worse. I'm glad I didn't get more involved than I did, sort of thing. And he's thinking about the negativities in the relationship rather than the positivities, or what he's going to miss. So what do you need to be careful of with your hidden fortunes? You've got bank failure. There might be a problem with your bank. Make sure you don't get scammed. Make sure you keep yourself protected by using, double authentication on your things. And I want you to start changing your password every 6 months that you use on your important accounts, like your email, your banking, and that's it, just your email and banking. Change your password every 6 months, please, Mature Dollars. And make sure you're a bank that has fraud protection. Don't give out any security codes that allow people to take money from your bank, especially if they say, I'm just going to take out $500 and then I'm going to put it back and only charge you for what? The $20. Okay, something like that. That's a scam they pull. I'm just going to take it out for a second and then put it back. I have to do it to authenticate, they say. All right. Thank you, Mature Dollars. That was your read. Marita, you're up next. What is coming for you with the rest of the month? So, you got there's a couple of different cards in this Wild White deck. You got the waning moon. Says that this is a period for you to gain wisdom. So you might be reevaluating your plans. You might be getting a new perspective on how to go about what you want to do. It's a time to have patience and just sit back and think about where you want to go and how you want to get there. It's a time to decrease the amount of problems and jobs that you have to do in your day-to-day life. And something is going to happen for you that's very important in the next 3 to 4 weeks. It's a time to get organised and think about where you want to go so that you can start manifesting what you want out of life, Marita. I'm not picking up anything good or bad coming towards you. I'm just picking up that it's a period of time where you need to do some deep thinking. Let's see what we've got for your future. Okay, we've got copycat. So you're going to have someone in your life who's copying you. They might dress like you. They might act like you. They might say the same words as you. And they might be your best friend if you like that sort of thing. Or they might be your worst enemy and they might gossip about you because they want to be like you. They want to be you, and you might have this difficulty. I want you to know that mimicry is the greatest form of a compliment. This person really looks up to your style and who you are. Try not to get angry if someone is copying you, and just try to explain to them that they need to have their own individual style and not steal yours if you have to. You want to know if there's any changes in the situation. Marita, you waited a long time, so I am going to answer your other question. We've got a King of Coins. So yes, there will be a change in your situation with regards to financial stability, being successful with the plans and jobs that you want to do, being abundant, being more secure and being more stable. Thank you, Marita. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thank you, darling. Jay Hogan. Candy. Can you get ready? Hang on, I've got to reset the queue. Thanks, Jay Hogan. And I get SM ready as well. Ariana, is Ramo going to do something for me for Valentine's? Is Ramo going to do something for Ramo for Ariana on Valentine's Day? You get the Hermit card. Honestly, it's a no card, Ariana. This is about this person might be doing soul searching on the day. You see, like, honestly, Ariana, what I feel like is happening, this person is maybe not going to other tarot readers, but they're thinking in their head, is Ariana going to do something for me for Valentine's Day? And they're sitting back waiting for that, and you're asking, is Ramel going to do anything for me for Valentine's Day? And you're sitting back waiting for that. And the answer is no. You're not going to do anything for each other because you're both sitting back waiting for each other to do something for each other. Someone needs to take action for this to work. So why don't you take action, or you ask him to take action? And say, do you want to do something on Valentine's Day? Take the initiative. It's ridiculous. Everyone's sitting back going, is the other person going to move forward? Have some balls and come forward to your person, guys. Let's get a hidden future. You might be in a toxic relationship in the future. Now, you can tell a relationship is toxic if you can't speak your mind and be yourself around the person. If you've got to alter your behaviour, or you're not allowed to do things around a person. So that's how you can tell it's toxic. So learn to recognise toxic behaviour. Mature dollars, how did I fuck that up? Let me just go back and look. No, I literally just did it, mature dollars. Antonio, missing you right now after the breakup. Look, I don't have time to go and look, but I'm positive I did your reading. I didn't have time to look. Okay, we've got to waste time now so I can check this. Mature dollars. Okay, mature dollars. I need you to go to the video about 8 minutes and 55 seconds ago and read your reading. I get so angry when people ignore me during their readings. I put so much time and energy into your free readings. When you think you haven't had your reading and I have done it and you won't even go back to look, it really makes me cranky. Mature dollars, I've done your reading. You need to rewind the video 8 minutes and 55 seconds. Thank you. I've wasted enough time. Sorry, I'm just cranky about that. Candy, you're next. That's all right, $2. You're allowed to make mistakes, but I just get cranky that you asked for a reading. I did your reading. I put you up on the screen, and you didn't pay attention. You weren't paying attention. I understand not paying attention when it's not your reading, but when you get coming up to your reading, it's okay. I forgive you, darling. I love you. What is Christopher's next move towards you in love? We got Page of Coins. It says laying the foundation, setting goals, grounded, great prospects, study of magic, good news, works hard, ambitious and faithful. I feel like he'll be working really hard to be a good supporter. I feel like he'll be setting goals for his future. Maybe that's getting married and having a family. There are great prospects with this person for love, Candy. And they might even get a new job soon, so they might be restricted with the amount of time they can spend with you for a while. I might what's his next move? Look, I really feel like this person's not going to make any big moves right at the moment. What they're doing is laying the foundations for a long-term relationship with you. So they're getting to know you. They're finding out your quirks and your likes and your dislikes and that sort of thing. So I think that's basically their next move, to get to know you better, to get into your feels and your DMs. Let's get you a hidden future card. So, darling, you got the toxic card. Candy, learn to recognize toxic relationships. If people put limitations on you and tell you you're not allowed to do things, that's a toxic relationship. If someone is so clingy that they can't let you be by yourself or let you go out with your friends by yourself, they can't trust you enough to have a girls' night out, that's a toxic relationship. If they're taking your money and yeah, sure, okay. If they're taking your money, then it's a toxic relationship. So Christopher's next moves toward you. We got laying the foundations from your first card. I'm going to get a situation, love, because I feel like it might give me some direction on what he's doing. Okay. First of all, everything that he's doing is coming from a place of unconditional love. I really feel like this person is selfless when it comes to love, and this is real love, Candy. There's affection and attraction there as well. So you've got the it factor, and there's a spiritual connection there as well, I can feel. I feel like he's cutting ties from his past. I feel like he's really moving on towards his future. And I feel like this relationship is starting to give him what he needs. There's progression and an arrival of something, maybe a new emotion, or even just like more love coming in, more affection, more feels. Because I don't feel like he loves you. I feel like he's got the feels for you. He's interested. He wants to get to know more about you. I do feel like he's wearing a mask. I feel like he's hiding his worst habits. I feel like he might even be pretending or deluding himself. I don't think he's lying to you, except omitting like, I bite my toenails or I fart in bed or I dye my hair because I've got greys. Like something like that. I feel like in the past he's been gaslighted, and so this time he really wants to get to know the person that he's going to be in a relationship before he gets into a relationship. So he might be quite slow moving towards you. It might seem like no action is happening sometimes. Let's move to thoughts from his head. I love the way you carry yourself. He admires you very much, darling. I'm a little obsessed with you. He's a little obsessed with you. I think you're so adorable. And I'll give you one more. That's more than 5 cards, but I don't care. I appreciate your donation. I'm scared to let someone in. So, although they might want to come towards you, they may not, because they are scared of getting hurt. They might need to get some sort of big indication from you that it's all right to come forward. So make sure you're flirting with the person, Candy, to let them know that you're interested in them, and send them those signals, those non-verbal signals. Touching the person when you're in person with them. Laughing at their jokes even if they're not funny. That sort of shit. Thank you, Candy. That was your mini read. Guys, if you want a mini read, you can donate $5 and get more clarity on your questions. This is just a 1-card reading, so you only get 1 card now, and an oracle that I choose for your spiritual awakening. Yeah, Candy. Okay, so touch does 2 things. It steals empathy from someone. That means if you want to ask someone to do something and you think they're going to say no, if you touch them when you ask them, it's more likely that they will say yes. because you are literally stealing their empathy. Now, the other thing touch does is it releases the chemical oxytocin into your bloodstream, which creates the feeling of love. So it will cause people to fall in love when they touch. It's especially prevalent in women. Men get oxytocin a slightly different way. I'm not actually sure through their testosterone how they get it. But touching will form a bond. Thank you. Don't make it obvious. Just just reach out and touch his hand or his arm when you say something, or his shoulder. Don't touch anywhere on his chest or genital area. Just on the arm or hand, and nowhere else. You could touch his hair if you were very intimate, or you could touch his face if you were very intimate. That you can only touch the hair or face if you're very intimate. Yeah, well, I think he's very interested. I think he's got a really good heart. I don't see any deception there except for just omitting his bad habits. And he might have a few bad habits that you have to get your head around. That's about it. That's the only thing I'm picking up. Because he's really hiding something like that. Yeah, but don't touch his hair until you're more intimate. Start with touching his arm and hand and work up. Start with his hand, and then as you get more intimate, you touch further up on his body, on his arm, and then move up to his face and then his hair. Like his hair, then his face, sorry. There's a procedure you've got to follow, Candy. I'm the best at manipulating people. I'm a big manipulator. Yeah, boys don't really work the same. They don't talk about their feelings. You know, they were brought up that way. And let me just go through the queue and just check what's going on. Candy, I used to be a player. I could have any man I wanted. Lindsay, Sunflower, we're calling you up. Just give me 30 seconds to have a quick drink and clear my throat.
A mystical kiss. Skip the hour wait, the endless queue. A small donation just for you. Membership's cheap, just $3.99. Or leave a review.
Don't let anyone use you for money. Look, I'm just thinking that something in the future happens where someone comes in and tries to use you for money. No, I'm not picking up it's him. It could be a friend or a family member. I don't think it's a partner. I feel like it's a friend or a family member. You know, a family member comes in and says, "Oh, I just need $1,000 to do this or whatever," and you're like, "Oh yeah, you're never gonna get that money back." I think that's what it was. I'm not really sure. Thank you, Candy. Okay, we're gonna call Good Vibes and a Hailstorm up.
You're standing in line, phone in your hand, for Apolluna's cards, understand. Our wait, sometimes more, it's true, for a glimpse of fate just for you. Career, love, maybe a ghost or two. You ask her to rummage right on through people's thoughts, a tangled mess, it's a scene so complicated.
Oh, Candy. I don't know. If I said it in the middle of the reading about him, then you should maybe watch out. I'm channeling when I'm doing the readings. I just don't even know. I have to go back and watch the reading and see what happened. I honestly just don't have time today. If you like, Candy, we can arrange to meet off the live, and I can answer a couple of questions about that separately. If you want to contact me via email, I'll answer a couple of free questions in the email about this. I can't give you deeper knowledge right now because I've lost the energy. I've closed off the connection. So I'd like to actually clarify that if you'd like to contact me via the email. Just apolluna369@gmail.com, and I'll answer like a couple of questions and pull a couple of cards and bring you clarity about that because you've donated. So contact me. Hi, Good Vibes. How you doing? Thank you for waiting. Your time is very valuable. What's your question? Sorry, I just can't bring you clarity on that at the moment, Candy. As I said, I'm channeling. I'm in and out. I've got no idea what I'm saying when I come out of the channel. It's pretty confusing doing readings like this, darlings. If I didn't have the computers telling me where I'm supposed to be all the time, I'd be pretty stuffed. I love reading for you in Aquarius. We're using the Situation Love deck today. No, thanks, Said Delta. Ooh, good vibes. Look what we got for you. Engagement ring. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union and completion. I feel like you and the Aquarius are headed for a deeper commitment. There might be a marriage or an engagement or a long-term relationship in the cards for you. I feel like this person will complete you, which is a problem, Good Vibes, because it means you're only half a person. We're going to have a look at your hidden futures. Oh, thank you, Candy. You didn't have to do that. I was going to do it for free. Okay, so your future, you have depression and quite honestly good vibes. Here's what's going on. I don't know, good vibes. It'll happen in divine timing. Stop asking when. God lets things happen in the right timing, and that has no clock, for a start. And okay, so the first thing you're doing, you are not achieving things anymore because you keep quitting before you fail. You need to carry things out to the end, even if you know you're going to fail. No good vibes. Number 2, you want everything to happen now, and you want to know what time it's going to happen. And this is very fluid, and I want you to understand that everything goes back to your free will choices, good vibes. So you need to understand that if I get up in the morning and I want cereal for breakfast and I go to the fridge and there's no milk, I then have a decision, a free will decision, to either go to the shops and get milk or stay at home and have toast. And if I choose the free will decision to go to the shops, I might bump into someone I haven't seen for a while, reconnect with them, marry them, and live happily ever after. Or my free will choice, I could have had toast. So it's not going to happen. I don't bump into them. I don't reconnect, and I don't get married to them and live happily ever after. So you've been down. I'm sorry about that. Good vibes, but today is very busy and I'm about an hour behind. I'm actually supposed to be finished by now and we've still got people on the queue. I don't have the time to spend with you. If you'd like to connect with me via email, I can help you out a little bit more. Or you can come in for free readings every day and ask a question. I've also got a free 3-card read. So if you want a deeper meaning, you can come to my 3-card read show for a free reading. This is just a quick one with the 1-card read. I can't do a deeper reading, but connect with me if you need help and you've been down. I'm happy to help. If you've already feeling this depression, it's not going to go away. So I see an engagement ring, a deeper meaning, commitment. And like I said, I feel like you're a broken person at the moment. You need to complete yourself before you find love, good vibes. So that means coming in for daily readings and doing the shit I say, even if it sounds weird or dumb. Like I want you to start off with saying 3 affirmations to yourself in the mirror in the morning. If you're feeling down, I want you to say, I'm funny, I'm smart, I smell good, I look good, I've got nice eyes. Things like that, just 3 things, and look at your eyes in the mirror when you say it. Hey, thank you, good vibes. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Alright guys, we've got a bit of a backup. I've got Empathic Tarot in the room, I've got Ascetic Delta, and I've got also a donation read. So we're going to do the donation read and get that out of the way. I've got a Hailstorm who's ready as well. So we're going to do Hailstorm's ready next. And Ascetic Delta and Divine, you need to get yourselves ready for after Hailstorm. Is Chris intentions to use you for money? I've got to get a better chair. My bum's hurting. I'm just going to put this card here because this card is a timing card. So this read has something about a timing. So we'll just leave the timing there and I'll look at it later and see what timing. Okay, we got a yes card in reverse. Now, there's a problem here, Candy. This person, this is not the first time you've reincarnated with this person. You've collected some negative karma with this person. In fact, Chris was your soulmate in a past life. And you collected negative karma. And I can even tell you what you did. You stole money from him in a past life. And he's come to get it back in this life. So yes, he's going to want you to invest in his life, and you may not get the money back. Like, he's not going to steal it or anything, but like he might lose it, or he might use it and not pay it back because you're in a relationship or something. Oh, so he's got his own, he might need it to do something in his business. Like, he might get a couple of $1,000 off you for advertising and not get much people coming in after the advertising, so it doesn't pay off, so he can't pay you back and stuff like that. There'll be some reason. So, Candy, it is definitely about you taking money off him in a past life, and he's like, I'm going to get that money back. Okay, we'll see. We'll ask that question. Like, you might have just done the same thing. You might have taken it and not been able to pay it back, but I actually think you stole it. Oh, okay, you were a knight. You were a knight. We've got the Knight of Swords. You were a knight in your past life. And as a knight, you took the villagers' money for the church. So in this lifetime, you didn't incarnate together. You incarnated separately, and he's vowed to get back at you, to get this money back. I still feel like there is this soulmate connection, though, because you keep coming back to this person. It's just, I feel like you have to sort out these niggly karma things before you can make this connection work. You know what I would do? Because I like to, like, cheat. So what I do is I would give him some money, like on his birthday or something. Say, or when you're out and he says, oh, I like that, give him the money for it and say, you keep that. And like anything, let's call it square for all time and eternity. And have him agree that you're square when you give him the money. This will actually stop him from taking a bigger sum. Do you know what I mean? You're actually causing the karma to be ended by giving him back some money and calling it even. Does that make sense, Candy? I'm a cheater. I'm a manipulator and a cheater, and I manipulate how I do things. So I would just end the karma like that. Take him out to lunch and tell him, no, I'll buy your lunch, and then let's call it square. For all eternity, you have to say, for all lifetimes previous and future. So as long as you say for all lifetimes previous and future, we're square. Yeah, this has been going on for a while. this back and forth where I feel like you as a knight did this one thing that you had to do that was your job to do. Oh no, like I really think he is. I think you just got this karma. What you have to do is you have to trick the world into saying, like, trick the world into knowing that the karma is ended and that you no longer have to incarnate with this person and fix up the karmic scales. You're actually just ending the karma completely and completing a karmic cycle so that you can move on and basically have clear karma in your next life. Because you come into this life with all the built-up karma. And my soul family, and you're part of my soul family now that you've started coming to me, and you want to be here, they are also clearing their ancestral line's karmic history. So it's not just your karma, it's your ancestral line's karma that you're clearing at the moment. And so paying people back and saying we're even Stevens for all of eternity is a way that you can do this. Oh yeah, you can be honest with him, but I'm just saying, like, tell him, and you have to word it in that way so that it works. He just has to say, yes, we are free. It's okay if he knows what he's agreeing to. You don't have to trick him. It's just, I've got autism, so I find it hard to ask people things that I need. So I just found out ways that I could get people to do things that I need them to do without having to ask them to do it. I don't mean to be manipulative. But I was told by the devil that I'm the best manifester in the world because of the manipulations that I do. All right. So I want to know if you should. This is someone you should entertain a relationship with to finish you off. We get the King of Swords. This person is truthful and wise. They're concerned about how you feel. But they might be a little bit detached or emotionless because the boys have turned off their emotions. So it's a yes card. Look, everyone has their problems. Honestly, I've seen worse people. He's pretty good in comparison to some of the people that I get asked about. Just be careful with the Aquariuses not wanting to admit when they're wrong. So the question was, how does he intend to use your money? Well, this says about 6 months from now, something is going to happen, which will be the catalyst for change and begin transformation. So that's when I think he's going to ask for the money. So if you do the karma cleansing before 6 months, I feel like, say he gets it for an advertising campaign, then I feel like his advertising campaign won't fail and he'll make money because that karma is clear. Just someone's here. What?
Sorry about that. I thank you, Candy. That was your mini read. I appreciate your donation. Okay, Hailstorm. Does NR want to reach out to you? Why don't you reach out to NR? Hailstorm, why are you not taking action towards NR? Why does NR have to reach out to you? If this says yes, it might mean that there's some sort of problem with them reaching out. And they might be sitting there thinking, I want Hailstorm to reach out to me. Are they going to reach out to me? Should you take him seriously for a relationship? I would take him seriously for a relationship. Candy, there are worse people. He left me on read. Okay. He reached out, but then came back and left me. We've got the Empress card in reverse. It says feminine power. It says insecure, blocked creativity. Pay attention to your body, dependence and negligence. The Empress card is a yes card, but it's in reverse. I feel like this person does want to reach out to you, but I just don't think they're going to. We're going to get a Hidden Futures card. Yes, they definitely think about it. I just don't know if they're going to take action. You've got don't want to hear it. So Hailstorm, you need to hear the truth, even if it hurts you. And you need to take it like a man, really. You need to, literally have a teaspoon of cement in your coffee and harden the fuck up and just hear those hard things that you need to hear. So ask the hard questions. Reach out to him and say, why did you pull back? Thank you, Hailstorm. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Aesthetic Delta didn't post. I'm so sorry, Divine Apathic Tarot. General reading for you. Sorry, Maddie, I couldn't do anything. Okay, a general. We got 7 of Wands. This is about licking your wounds, this card. It is the 7 of Wands in reverse. You might be avoiding some conflict, or you might be having to make some compromise or back down on something that you want
just at the moment. This card says you might be making amends with someone, or they might be making amends with you. And I want you to know that if you quit something, or you stop something, or you say no to something, don't worry. You're actually doing that so you can live to fight another day. This thing that you want, it's a lost cause at the moment, right in this space and time, right at this second. It's a lost cause. You need to give it time to manifest in the real world from what you want in your mind, and you're not giving it time. The angels are saying they need extra time because other people's free will choices are involved. This is telling you to relent on what you're asking for, especially with someone, and give them the space and time to prepare for your union. Or that's what I've got. That's what I've got. I'm so sorry. All right. Let's get a hidden futures card for you, Divine. Now, darling, you know what your major problem is in the future? Putting on a show. You are putting on an act, telling everyone that you're okay when you're not. Now, if you're not okay about something, you need to speak up and just say, I'm not okay with this. It's upsetting me. You don't have to get emotional. You don't have to cry. You don't have to scream. You say, I'm not okay with this. It's making me feel this way. And don't put on that brave face and keep going. When you're feeling broken, if you need to talk to someone, I'm always there for you, Divine, as a friend and as a tarot reader as well. So if you're ever feeling like you can't talk to anyone in your real world situation about what's going on, you can always talk to me. Try not to put on a brave face. Or if you do, just make sure you've got someone to support you while you're doing it. Love you, Divine. Thank you. That was your read for today. Don't forget to add my 3-card read channel at 3-card reads. Just type in at 3-card reads into the YouTube and my profile will come up. You'll be able to find me. It's called Apple Luna 3-card reads. I don't have time to send the link, so I'm just going to keep going. Aesthetic Delta, thank you, darling. We've got you next. What is this situation looking like with Nicole by her birthday in July? Tarot. Now, Aesthetic Delta, you are a member, but you still need to remember that this is a 1-card read show. I like to pick the oracle because I like to give you spiritual advice. You get to ask your everyday question to get to your answer, and that way I'm doing my job as bringer of truth to bring you through the awakening by giving you a spiritual awakening card. The whole reason I do this is to give you spiritual awakening cards and bring you through the awakening and help you walk you through it. So if you're not getting the spiritual awakening card, you're wasting my time. I love you, but some questions are less important than others, and the most important one is your spiritual health, not your love life. Okay? But I'll give you what you want today. So next time you can ask for 1 card or ask a question and let let me divine which deck you use, and then I choose the oracle and give you the second card. I am being strict about this because this is my 1-card reading show, and I do have a 3-card reading show. So if you want more cards, go to the 3-card reading show or pay a donation. All right, but today we'll do what you want. So what is the situation looking like with Nicole by her birthday in July? Ooh, I'm sorry. We've got the Tower in reverse. I feel like you're going to have a narrow escape with Nicole. I don't know if I've told you this before, Dada. I don't actually think that this person is your person, and I think you're wasting your time and energy on them. And I think getting this, what's going to happen is you're actually going to realize that they're not your person before their birthday, and you're going to cut loose this person. It's going to be a narrow escape. You're going to go, fuck, I'm glad I realized before I got with them. What does your relationship look like with Nicole around then? You'll be avoiding her calls and trying to avoid talking to her. You're going to think it's a near miss. And you're going to be stalling her. Like, she's going to be trying to catch up with you, and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm really busy. I'll try and catch up with you next week sometime. But I want you to know you have to go to her birthday. There is something that's going to happen on her birthday. It's very important. It might be negative. It might be positive. It might be witnessing a lesson that someone else learns. Or it might be coming clean with Nicole that you're not into her that way. You're just not that into her in that way. And facing that, even though it is her birthday, and telling her that you don't really like her on her birthday is not the most best thing you could do, but shit happens. That might be the lessons you have to learn. Being confident with telling people when they're not for you as well. Because I feel like you're delaying some inevitable thing, this conversation that you're going to have with her, with all this avoidance. I said it down, not the most positive read in the world. I'm going to get you a futures card. Look, I just honestly think, look, not everyone's going to be your perfect person. And I just think Nicole's not the most perfect person for you. That's all. I think there's someone better and more perfect for you than Nicole. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I hope everything runs really smoothly. So, darling, your biggest problem is you're putting on a show. You are running around acting like spiritually in tune, astrological wonder. And I feel like underneath that is a little boy that's lost, trying to seek guidance from tarot and astrology. Don't put on a show. Show that vulnerable side. That's what the girls fall in love with, said Delta. I'll give you an example. My best friend Maddie, he's really small, and he's tiny, and he acts like he could punch everyone in the face. And he's really aggressive with it when he talks about it. I could punch you in the face and knock you out. And it's just so disgusting and off-putting. He tries to make himself look tougher and stronger and bigger. And if he just said, I'm not a fighter. I'm not good at fighting, and I'm not into that sort of thing. He would come across to girls as a much more attractive person. And I just want to say to you, I noticed a little bit with you when I talk to you, that you put on a good first impression, but after the first impression you get to know you and you're quite different to your first impression. Try not to talk yourself up so much. I love you. You're the sweetest man I know, and you're so knowledgeable, and you've learnt so much, and you're doing so well. But you don't need to talk yourself up. You just need to be a little bit more humble, and that will make you more attractive. I love you, tough love, but much love. Thank you, Aesthetic Delta. You don't need to try so hard. That's what I want to say. Don't try so hard. Not everyone's going to like you, so don't try to make people like you. Let me just go down the queue and see what's happening. We just had Christine come in. Guys, the list is getting crazy long, and I'm so sorry. So we're going to close the queue right now. I was supposed to finish a half an hour, 45 minutes ago, and we still have people on the queue. Christine, you need to get ready. Kick, you can get ready. Miss Ray, you can get ready. Mature Dollars is going off the queue. Aesthetic Delta is going off the queue. Christine is going off the queue. Alright, Kick, I'll do you straight after Christine. Thank you so much for waiting. It's been a crazy wait today. Need a pendulum? Sure. I'll use a pendulum like the one that you could win for being a member. Tell me yes. Tell me no. Was Christine supposed to be the one to cross over before her mum? No, Christine. And Christine, I've got to say, I picked up from you before that you are here for a very important job. You might not know what this job is right now, but it's very important. And even in the real world, you have a very important job, which is basically organising your family and making sure shit doesn't fall apart. You're the one that keeps shit together, Christine. Without you, everything would fall apart. If you weren't here, they literally couldn't manage without you. So I feel like you still have a purpose here. And I feel like you still haven't reached your spiritual side of things. And to do that, you're going to have to do your children's counselling. You're going to have to stop doing your family business and do what you dream and do what's your passion. Nothing's really going to change until you start doing what you're passionate about and start changing your life. I mean, you get clarity from me every day, but you're not moving forward in the spiritual awakening, Christine. So I just want to let you know that until you make forward movement in your life, you won't make forward movement in your spiritual awakening. So now we've got a hidden futures card, and this is an interesting card. Sexual protection. I want you to protect yourself from disease, and I want you to protect yourself from pregnancy by using a condom. And even because I've got this card, I would literally take the pill and use a condom if I had sex with someone. You're going to have some problem with sexual protection issues. If it's not on, it's not on. Okay, Christine? If he doesn't have a condom, you're not to have sex in the future. Because this person could be diseased and give you herpes or some other worse sexually transmitted disease. Thank you, Christine. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Tarek and Steph.
Prediction, a mystical kiss. Skip the hour wait, the endless queue. A small donation just for you. Membership's cheap, just $3.99. Or leave a review.
Sorry, Kik, I did forget you. Thanks for letting me know you were still there. How will Elarum treat you when you reunite? Kicker. That's an unusual name, Kicker. How will Elarum treat Kicker when they reunite? Look at the Hierophant. It says, rules, leaders, right and wrong, programming, conforming, institutions, convention, marriage, values, faith. This person is going to be strict and controlling. They're going to tell you what to do. They're going to want to be the leader. They're going to tell you what's right and wrong, and they're going to expect you to follow it. This is about religious stuff as well, so they might want you to believe the same things they believe as well. So if you don't have the same religion as them, they're going to want you to change. Thank you, Tarek. I know you're next, darling. I just forgot Kik. That's what I've got. We're going to check out your Hidden Future card. And we got expecting. So you might be getting pregnant. It says new beginning. So you might be reuniting with Elarum and having a baby with him. So and I feel like when you have a baby with him, you're stuck with him for 21 years where he could be controlling you. So maybe you should consider whether you should get pregnant to him or not. Because remember, you're stuck with him for 21 years then. Thank you, Kik. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about how long it is taking today. It is taking a very long time. I've had donations. I've had members come in. Messages from you seen. We got a lot of messages. Thank you, Tarek, my darling. First one we've got is, I'm sorry for being so toxic. I'm scared to let you in. So this person might be scared to let you in. I'm going to get you a future card as well. Okay, this future sees you enjoying the gossip and watching shit go down. And the thing is, don't get involved with gossip, Tarek. The more involved you get in gossip, the more it's going to affect your situation. Sit back and watch the shit go down, but don't get involved. Thank you, Tarek. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We got Steph Z up next. Chris Hoover and Jay, you're up. If I do what my friend with more experience tells me to do, will I keep my job? Well, it's always good to get advice from people who know more than you do. Let's see. Will you keep your job? My guides are saying as long as it's not dangerous or risky or dishonest or negative. My guides say just you should do whatever you should always be striving to be the best you can be. And if someone with experience says, oh, I do this and it's really successful for me, you should then try it, my guides say, no matter what it is, because you should be open to trying new things to improve your situations always. We've got the 10 of Cups. It's a yes card. It says storybook ending, harmony, bliss, relationships, emotionally fulfilled, stability, idyllic, peace, divine love. Quite literally, yeah, I think you should do it. I think it'll be successful for you. Steph, for your second card instead of an oracle today, I'm going to ask, should you just tell the truth? And it's a no card. Look, the Two of Wands says you need a strategy. So I think you should go with what your friend said. Steph, I've got to be honest with you. I always tell people to tell the truth and just own their shit, even if what happens is negative because of it. But in this case, the cards are telling you don't own up. Just follow what your friend said and try that. If you own up, you will lose your job. So that's the advice of the cards. But my advice is own up and face your own shit. You should be you're a grown-ass adult and you should be able to deal with doing the wrong thing and getting punished for it. No matter what that punishment is. Much love to you, Steph. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hi, Teresa Horton. Jai and Chris Hoover didn't come in. So we've got Sunflower and Louise. I closed off the queue. because I'm running really late, Teresa. I can't take you on. Thank you, Steph. Sunflower Louise.
Luna, oh the bringer of truth, daily terror, for free what are you? You get a reading, it always resonates, but why the line when fate awaits? Come on baby, don't you know, membership's the way to go, or toss a donation, skip the queue.
No, thank you, Teresa. Hi, Joab. How you doing? Thank you for waiting so long. I appreciate your time. It's very important. I know I need to work on myself. You deserve more than I can give. Look, at this time, this person is trying to work on themselves and be a better person so that they can give you more. But if you tried to have a relationship with them right now, it would maybe be unsuccessful because they just don't have enough to give you. They've got to do their healing first so that they can feel love and then give love. Let's get you a Hidden Futures card, Jael. Dry up. I don't want to read this hidden future. I literally do not want to read this. I'm predicting you have a heart attack in the future. So I want you to start eating healthier. Make sure you're on a heart smart diet. Make sure you're getting regular checkups with your heart, please. And catch any problem that comes up before it becomes an issue. I don't know when this is going to happen. I'd have to read your palm. So, Jayop, if you'd like to know when, please send me a picture of your palm to the same place that you send the review to, appaluna369@gmail.com, and I'll tell you when. Just type on the thing, when will I have a heart attack, and your palm of the hand that you write with. Thank you, Jayop. Is there anyone else want any more free readings? We're going to end this session. Oh, Alchemized Tarot. Come in, Alchemized Tarot. I didn't think you were there. Are you okay? Your energy's not as strong as it usually is. Are you feeling defeated? Should you catch your friend? I feel like you're feeling defeated about this. You're not in your normal energy, darling. Maybe turn on some music and do a dance and and clear that negative energy and any blockages that you've got. Just try to turn on music, just listen to it and tap your foot even. Should you cut your friendship with yes. We've got the death card. This relationship needs a total overhaul. I feel like you need to have a big fight and let all the problems out. And then I feel like you might be able to sort some things out and then come back together and be better friends. Right now, I think you're bad friends for each other. And it's just you need to speak your mind and see where each other stand. And I think if you speak your mind, you might actually find that you're not suited to be friends anyway. You don't have the same thoughts on things, and you don't feel the same way about things that they feel. You know, you have a totally different point of view, and you just don't agree with some of the things that they do and say. Yeah, I see endings, but I see new beginnings as well with this relationship. So have that fight and just let it all out. Just say what you got to say. And I'm going to say, when you do it, Alchemized Tarot, tell them everything. Tell them if you hate their hair. And I hate your hair too. Just have a real hissy fit and let it all hang out. You treat me like a piece of shit and I don't like your hair either. And tell them that your tarot reader has told you to say that. And ask them to do the same to you. Everything. And you both get it off your chest and then laugh about it. The stupid things that you said. I don't like that your eye looks to the right a little bit. I can never see if you're looking at me. You don't like your hair. Oh, you're funny, guys, Tarot. I was just using that as a funny random thing. Raymond, yes, sure. How do you want to donate, Raymond? There's no one in the queue. I'm not busy. No one's coming next. I've got all my attention on you if you want a reading, but you have to donate because I've just closed off the free readings a little while ago. Raymond? strife. 333 on my clock, everyone. Hi, Raymond. Thanks for your donation. Do you want to just type the words, I understand? Hit that like button and let me know that you've done it. And ask the question that you need to ask. You need to type the words, I understand, which mean you comprehend me, and you know that I am just giving advice. You're the one that makes the decisions. You need to hit the like button and notice the number on the like button and then write, I understand, like number 20, for example, and your question to get a reading. Thank you for I understanding. I'll just put that up on the screen. Hit that like button for me.
Thank you. And what's your question, Raymond?
Lost in the darkness, flashes start to gleam. Lights dance in the corners, a surreal waking dream. Sounds that no one else can hear, sense beyond compare. Intuition growing stronger, a psychic gift to share. Astral journeys in your sleep, deja vu's constant call. Coincidences mount up as you rise above it all. Angelic whispers, woven in the air you breathe. Open books are beckoning, but it's time you must believe. Turn away from the screen, the poison waters you ingest. Fast and cleanse the toxins, seek the mana of the blessed. Declutter all that binds you, let the old ways start to fade. Unfriend the negativity, a clean slate you have made.
Will Phoebe reach out to me in the next 10 days? Okay. We might get you a card and then we might do a pendulum. Will Phoebe reach out to Raymond in the next 10 days? We got a 7 of Wands in reverse. It says licking your wounds, conflict avoidance, backing down. Oh, okay, so look, Raymond, Baby wants to reach out to you in the next 10 days. However, she doesn't have the courage to call you. Every time she goes to call, she backs down. She thinks, I'll call in another day. And I feel like this is going to continue going on for quite some time. You might need to reach out to Phoebe to get any clarity on the situation you're asking about. So we're going to ask the pendulum the next question. And I'm going to use the rose quartz one, which is for love. Tell me yes. Tell me no. Will Phoebe want to argue when she reconnects? The pendulum says yes. There are things she wants to talk about, and if you don't want to talk about them, it is going to turn into an argument. So listen to what she's got to say. She has a valid point, and you might not be seeing her point of view. Will they reconcile? The pendulum says yes. I feel like you will reconcile with this person. Will they reach forgiveness? Oh no, this person's not going to forgive you yet. They're not going to forgive you, and they're not going to forget about this. They're going to keep bringing this argument up, for the rest of the time that you're together. It's never going away. They're never going to stop talking about it. Every time something negative happens, they'll go, oh yeah, well, you know that time when you did this. And this situation will keep getting brought up. So I don't know. I feel like Baby wants to get back together with you and have a reconciliation, but I feel like she can't forgive you and she doesn't trust you anymore. And I don't think there's much hope for a long-term relationship with this person anymore. I feel like until she can forgive you and forget about this problem that you've been having, this relationship can't be together.
I'm sorry, Raymond. Let's get you a future card. Oh, she did something cruel. Well, she's going to want to argue, like, okay, so then I have to put it this way. So she will want to reconcile, but she will argue that what she did has some merit, that what she did is justified for some reason that she thinks. You know, from my perspective, like, she's saying you don't see her perspective in general. Like, yeah, but she's going to say, yeah, but I took my ring off because I was doing the washing up. Yeah, I took my ring off because my hands were getting grubby. Yeah, I took my ring off because my hands were swollen. I took my ring off because my hands were, it was slipping on my finger and I didn't want to lose it. I took my ring off because someone asked to look at it. She feels like she's justified. Raymond, does that make sense? You know, and she might have taken it off so she looked single, but in her head, she's justifying it. No, I took it off because it was rubbing on my finger. You know what I mean? And when she's just lying to herself as well. Yeah, no accountability at all. So yes, she does want to argue. Yes, she does want to reconcile. And no, there is going to be no forgiveness. She's not going to ask for forgiveness at all. Now, your future card says that you're going to have a problem with anger management. Now, when people are pissing you off, just walk away. Just go, yeah, you can just fuck yourself, Raymond. Don't even get angry and don't go, yeah, but I need to do this and you're stopping me. No, just go, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. Go, you do what you do. I'm going to fucking do something else. Okay, Raymond? Don't be so fixated on what you need to do and how you need to do it. Give less fucks in general. Thank you for clarifying what was going on so that I could give you a more valid reading. I immediately picked up that that she wants to argue with you. I immediately picked up that there's going to be no forgiveness and that she might want to reconcile but not take any blame. Well, darling, you asked him if baby will contact you in the next 10 days, so I've already answered that question. That's before Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is 7 days. And I said no. Oh, yes. Did I say yes? I don't know. I've already answered. Rewind the thing to the very beginning. It's the first question I answered. So that will give you your answer. I'm not going to double answer, darling. All right, thank you, Raymond. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. And thank you for your donation. Lima, do you want to get ready? I'm trying to finish up. I'm running like an hour late. Sure, Raymond. We're going to close down the 3-card read channel. Now I'm going to open up the 3-card reading channel in about an hour's time and start doing lunchtime reads on that.